The hazing death of a college freshman. Michael Dang died 2 years ago after a brutal beating from his frat brothers.
Now, revelations in the horrifying case of Tim Piazza, the student who died after an alleged hazing ritual.
5 frat boys arrested after hazing ritual kills pledge.
The stories you see here have had the power to shape the way people feel about fraternities. There is a common misconception that being in a fraternity is a way to haze others, binge drink, and act like animals, and for years the media has given all of these organizations a bad name. We see it in movies like GOAT, where young boys are tortured to the brink of death in order to join one of these exclusive groups. The film shows them being beaten, berated, and forced to drink massive amounts of alcohol. And while there are horror stories where things during initiation were taken way too far, those instances have shaped the way that people think about every single fraternity in the world. There are common misconceptions about fraternities, but what people fail to realize is that there are so many positive reasons to be in one. We see the bad statistics all the time, but what we don't hear about are the positive facts. For example, that 43 out of 50 of the nation's largest corporations are headed by fraternity men, or that 85% of the Fortune 500 executives belong to a fraternity. In fact, 18 of our past presidents have been members of Greek life. There are so many positive things that fraternities have done for young men all around the world, yet our opinions are constantly skewed because the media only chooses to show the negatives.
So people who think that look at fraternities in a stereotypical way, I'm going to tell you that you're wrong. There's much more to it, including it just makes you the best person that you could possibly be. You build so many relationships, you do positive things for the community.
There are many members of fraternities who get infuriated by the stories that they hear through the media because of the fact that it gives every organization a very bad name. While the fraternities that do haze definitely deserve to be punished, there are ones who would never think to do anything like that, who are still getting stereotyped as typical frat guys.
You know, a lot of people give myself among a lot of other people a bad reputation in a sense that people view us as barbaric pigs, things of that nature, objectify women, things like that. And it's really not true. We do a lot that helps out with the community, a lot that helps out on campus, off campus, and really, I believe that my brotherhood and many others like it, we are men of integrity, men of character.
While in the media, it seems as though all fraternities care about is drinking and sleeping around. In reality, there is so much more that these organizations are doing in order to help others. From community service to fundraisers, there are a lot of positive things that fraternities do for other people that we are not shown in the mainstream media.
The philanthropy events that we hold, White Ribbon Campaign is a big one, and Walkabout for Shoes is another big one. It raises awareness against sexual assault and domestic violence. These events have brought mass amount of people and all sharing one cause, and that's to end domestic violence and sexual assault.
What is never brought to our attention is everything the fraternities do for the young men who are a part of them. What people outside of Greek life don't know is that a lot can be taught through these organizations and that the members involved are extremely thankful for their experiences.
Being in the fraternity has given me a home away from home and just a group of people I could always rely on, whether it's just to hang out or you have a serious problem and need to talk to them about something.
While in school, my fraternity was able to do a lot for me. I like to bring up a quote that perfectly encompasses my feeling about brotherhood. You cannot see brotherhood. Neither can you hear it nor taste it. But you can feel it 100 times a day. It is a pat on the back when things look gloomy. It is a smile of encouragement when the way seems hard. It is a helping hand when the burden becomes unbearable. I wholeheartedly feel that during my time in school, being a part of my fraternity, for me and many others, wasn't just about the party scene and drinking on the weekends, but about the bonds that we formed which otherwise would not have been formed.
Being in a fraternity provides people with skills that stay with them throughout their 4 years at school and even after graduation. There are life skills learned through brotherhood that will stay with men for the rest of their lives.
Mainly just how to become like a better man, how to treat people with respect, dignity, how to be honest, how to stand up for yourself, be confident, and how to basically have faith when things, might seem bleak and lead other people to where they should be in life, and giving me that power to do so.
It wasn't until I graduated that I realized how much of an impact my fraternity had on me. I was able to hold leadership positions within my fraternity and within the whole Greek community. This allowed me to gain experience in leading people, public speaking, and ultimately working with people who have different opinions, ways to do things, and people who came from all different walks of life. My experiences in my fraternity set me up for successes after I graduated.